Yeah, we can. There's 2 other occupants in the vehicle. Driver, go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Keep your hands where I can see them.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
Initially, I made a traffic stop on the vehicle for a traffic infraction on the roadway. We called the driver back to us so that I could talk to her a little bit more about what was going on. She was really agitated. She was having a difficult time kind of staying in one place. I did not want her at that point to be going back to the vehicle. I felt that there were other things going on that, of course, she wasn't willing to tell us at that point. Pretty clearly to me, it seemed like you were trying to drive to get away from me.
I don't have insurance.
Okay.
And I don't need the ticket.
But that's not a big deal, and that's not worth like trying to speed away from the police, get a problem over that.
But I'm willing to give you guys ideas. Like, I have nothing going on. I need to work at 6 in the morning. You know, I have to leave by what time? Maybe 5. I don't need this right now because I didn't use a turn signal. Like, come on.
So I'm talking to the driver at that point, and then I'm notified by the K-9 that we had a positive alert on the vehicle. So at that point, one of the deputies stayed with the driver while I went to go do a hands-on search of the vehicle for any possible illegal contraband or narcotics at that time. What do you got? Oh, that's meth. Look at that.
Not of that. There was some here.
So it looks like we possibly have some narcotics. So this little plastic bag here, it's all burned up on the end, but if you look at it, it's got the crystals in there. That's really typical of methamphetamine. In addition, I located a small closed case, and inside that case, what is commonly known as a narcotics kit. So basically I took those items back and I kind of set them on the ground next to her, and so she knew that I wanted to talk with her about this black backpack. And you know, the long story short is she admits it's her backpack, but then since I have all those positive admissions that this is her stuff, her bag, then I started addressing the other things that were located. And prior, when I was talking to her initially, she stated that she wanted to smoke a cigarette, and I had asked her all these questions about where are the cigarettes located, who do they belong to. She identified all of the cigarettes as being hers. So then I was able to take that information and talk to her about that and ask her about the narcotics that were found in those cigarette packs. She was adamant that none of that belonged to her. There was a bag of what appeared to be, well, Alyssa, I'm just telling you this is what we found, okay?
That's bullshit.
Well, she became agitated again. She started swearing. She said that it was all a joke. She had some other choice words for that, of course, but she said it was a joke. They'd been sitting in the car there for several minutes. She didn't know what they had done to her bag and her stuff. She denied that any of that was hers. She was charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and she went to Ada County Jail for those charges.
He picked you up off the street for what? For prostitution? What did he say? This is not hide and seek. We know where you're at. Come out with your hands out.
Well, obviously, I do not want to be rolling around with no shirt on or anything with anybody.
That is a good lesson.
10-4-32. What's your route to the alarm manifest? 2 Charlie 2, can you ride with Bakersfield on the destruction auto?
3-1 is Sherman, 3-1 is Sherman. Stacked it up, stacked it up.
And they did it and stacked it up.
Get your hands up!
Approach with caution. He's facing the wrong way on the freeway, northbound and southbound lanes of traffic. Approach with caution. He's possibly reaching for something. That's not 1 time left now.
Hey, you need to stop right now, dude. Why do you do that? You need to stop.
He just saw something. Looks like. Sorry.
Come on, before it cuts right there.
It's coming to the levee.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up!
Okay, we're in pursuit. We're in pursuit.
Copy that by southeast.
Copy. Unit behind me, he's making a U-turn. He just 401, he's spinning out.
Lincoln 14, copy.
Max Willis, stick out there right now!
268. Looks like he's gonna lose it here.
Bell.
Yep. Hit a fence.
Guys, I want to hold traffic. He is hiding in this shed with the truck. We've got him contained. This is not hide and seek. We know where you're at. Come out with your hands out.
outside.
We have several law enforcement officers in the patrol vehicles escorting the zebra, and he's continuing to run down Fair Oaks Boulevard.
White Toyota Celica. We are heading now westbound. DC, head on into another vehicle. Channel 1, we're on Sycamore.
On 29th or 20th Avenue.
Get on the ground!
Looks like the next passenger is getting ready to bail. Control 295, vehicle pursuit. About to hit Nolan from Keystone, westbound. Yellow scooter, he's bailing.
Get on the ground!
Deep breaths. Okay, he's pulling into the Quick Trip parking lot, Truman and Ewing. Okay, he's going through, coming back to Ewing. Look out. He just hit a car, he's been involved at the pumps.
Sam 1, can we get some spike strips up ahead on Watt? He's going to continue that direction. So let's see if we get some spike strips up at Marconi and Watt.
All right, Charles.
Wrong side of the road. He's southbound to the northbound lanes of Watt. Wrong side of the road.
Charles 25, that's affirmed. He's shooting over to the very far right lane.
Copy that on Watt, Alpino, far right lane.
And westbound El Camino from Watt now.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now!
Well, obviously, I do not want to be rolling around with no shirt on or anything with anybody.
That is a good lesson.
I have surgery. I'm having my boobs done.
You're going to have them done?
Yes, I'm going to have them done. I'm having surgery in 4 days.
Hey, Charlie, can you ride with Bakersfield on that destruction auto?
There's no reason for you to search it, though, right?
You tell me. I
didn't do anything wrong. And
I don't know that you did or you didn't.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
We're driving through East Portland, and it's a relatively quiet night. It's a weeknight, and we're in an area that is another one of these high vice areas. I know, so we're driving down the street, and we drive past a car that I see has people sitting in it, but I don't suspect that people sit in the passenger and back seat of a car unless the driver ran out to go grab something from a house and come back. And so we spin around and we just go super casually over to it to check it out.
Hi, folks. How you doing? I'm okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for my buddy to come back and discuss it. Why?
Oh, because I saw the car parked over here and I just thought it looked weird.
Oh, no, we're waiting for our friend.
Oh, okay.
And I see a female in the back and a male in the front. And I've got a light on him, and he reaches over and grabs the door handle. He looks at this point more like he's going to bail, but that does not mean that this guy's not going to try to shoot and bail at the same time. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what he's doing in his car. Like I said, this is a place where there are stolen cars. There's a lot of drugs being done over here, and I'm watching for this left hand of his to see if it's going to do a big sweeping motion. And they both say they don't have any ID, and then as we're talking, I say, it's okay, you can just give me your information, meaning, you know, just tell me who you are. And the guy says, oh, it's in my wallet, which was sort of a fatal flaw for him at this point. And he says, I'm just going to tell you right now, I have a warrant. He then tells me that the car is stolen and that he stole it. And I don't have any information contradicting this because it's an out-of-state plate. I don't know if this is a stolen car. I don't know what's going on.
No.
You obviously have something that you feel like you need to hide from me, and you need to know this.
Okay, I stole the car. I stole it.
Now he's saying that he stole the car.
And when you guys were coming by, I went off and threw the key.
And there's a female in the car, and she's starting to be uncooperative now, and I'm all of a sudden told there's a stolen car. And so I tell her, okay, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs also. And she gets very upset, and she's got this little bag with her that she does not want to get in trouble for. Why are you getting really confrontational and agitated?
Meth in that bag, if that's what you want to really know. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest with you now because might as well, because you're gonna search it anyways, right?
She's never been arrested for drugs before, and she ultimately tells me she's been using dope for a year or two. The vibe I'm getting is she's in trouble and she needs a wake-up call. And I honestly don't think that arresting that girl for a tiny bit of dope is going to change her life as profoundly as that moment that she got put into handcuffs for the first time and she had a cop standing over her saying, I know who you are and I know what you're doing, and not only do I care, but I'm willing to follow up on this. And so I'm going to give you a get out of jail free card. You know, it's a roll of the dice. And I just felt like that was for her perhaps the right thing to do. And maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe she's already in jail again for it. You know, went out and bought another bag of dope.
No, just right there. Just have a seat. Don't do that. Okay, just have a seat right here. Okay, sir, why don't you just have a seat right here for now?
Do you understand why you're going to jail tonight?
What?
You're going to jail. You're going to jail, George.
What did I do?
You had a bag of weed. You can't have that.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Yes! Put your hands behind your back now.
32, what's your route to the alarm in your face? 2 Charlie 2, can you ride with Baker 3 on that destruction auto?